We're going to get into the master portion of the copyright first, all right? Because there's two sides, like I said. There's the master and publishing. The master portion is the sound recording side, all right? So, the master copyright. This is an actual audio file, the finished product, all right? Whoever owns the master controls the recording of the work, used, sold, streamed, license-wise, what have you, right? Usually when you sign to a major label, usually when you sign to a major label, they're gonna claim the master and just give you points from the master. So if there's a pie and there's 8 slices or 100%, just let's say there's 100% of the pie, even though you did the composition and you might have paid studio time independently and stuff like that, but when you go to the major or go to some company independently that's going to invest in you, chances are they're going to ask for a majority share of the points and maybe give you, on a good day, you get 15 points. Independently, it could be structured different with an independent label, but if you're independent solely, then you control the master rights yourself, right? But on the master side, in my opinion, it's the ugly side, the ugliest side of the game, because there's marketing, video cost, promotional cost, studio time, things like that. All of that stuff is going to go inside the recoup on your master side when you hand in the master and you give them the audio and they have the rights, and they're basically going to say that they're going to be paying for all of these other things. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're only giving you 15%, 15 points or whatever, 12 points, 12%, whatever, because they're the ones that are investing in the product, right? So, I mean, I say it's the ugly side because, the more samples, and a lot of people sample a lot, but just the more money that's put out on it, the longer it's going to take to recoup. I mean, it could take, I got clients that took 20 years to recoup, all right? Albums that came out in the 90s and just recoup in 2020. I know somebody extra famous, probably sold about 70 million records or more through the Universal system. I think this person sold 5 million records each, twice in 1 year or something like that domestically. And that person's still unrecouped some millions of dollars, according to the royalty statement that's laying around here somewhere. That's a whole nother story. So it's just a whole game on that side. So I would recommend you go independent. But basically, yeah, that side has licensing. They're in charge of the licensing, for TV and film and what have you on that side. On the master side, so that's the other thing too. So just think, you might have $100,000 license on the master side, $200,000 license on the master side for some type of TV usage or something like that, and you only got 10 points. You know what I mean? So $200,000 license. Next thing you know, you're getting $20,000 off of $200,000 license off of your work, and the record company's going to keep the other 180. You know what I'm saying? And charge. And if you recouped, then you get the 20,000. But if you're unrecouped, they'll just put it against what they're recouping off of you, and you get closer to recouping while they keep the 180. You know what I'm saying? So it's ugly on that side. So I would, like I said, I would try to negotiate the best that you can, or if you could, go independent and, to TuneCore and try to get your popularity up. And this way you can negotiate a better situation against the major. I mean, I've seen some good structured deals before, but you got to raise your value up. You know what I mean? So it's just a game. You got to learn it.